Last week, I shared what living lighter actually looks like. A day without projects. A day that didn't need to be optimized, managed, or conquered. But after that video, I realized something. None of those moments were new. The morning light had always been there. The birds had always been singing. My dog had always stopped to smell the same trees. The quiet had always been available. What changed was me. Living lighter didn't give me a different life. It gave me my life back. For years, my attention was somewhere else. It was on tomorrow, on the next task, on the next responsibility, on what still needed fixing. Even when my body was in one place, my mind was already somewhere else. And I wonder if you've ever felt that too. You've eaten dinner without tasting it, driven somewhere and barely remembered the drive, walked through your neighborhood without seeing a single tree, been with people you love while mentally writing tomorrow's to-do list. It's not because we don't care. It's because our attention has been borrowed by a life that always asks for more. But here's what I've been discovering. Attention is where life happens. Not next week, not after retirement, not when everything settles down. Life happens wherever your attention is. When I stopped treating every day like a project, something unexpected happened. I started noticing things I'd been walking past for years. The way the sunlight moves across my kitchen table in the afternoon. The sound of leaves moving before I feel the breeze. How excited my dog gets before we even leave the house. And how he stops often to investigate something I would have walked right past. He isn't trying to get somewhere. He's experiencing where he already is. And I realized maybe that's what living lighter invites us to do. Not to accomplish the moment, to experience it. I've noticed conversations I would have rushed through. I've noticed laughter lingering longer than I used to let it. And I've noticed that a quiet afternoon isn't empty. It's full of things I couldn't see when my mind was always somewhere else. There's a sentence that has stayed with me lately. You can't notice what you're rushing past. You can't notice beauty when every moment is measured by productivity. Nor can you notice peace when your mind is already solving tomorrow's problems. And you can't notice yourself when you're constantly performing for everyone else. Living lighter hasn't made my life perfect. It has made me present. And presence has a way of revealing gifts that busyness hides. I've also noticed something else. The more I notice life, the calmer I feel inside it. Not because my circumstances changed, but because my attention changed. I think many of us have spent years believing peace comes after everything is finished. What if peace has been quietly waiting in the moments we've been hurrying through? I don't think living lighter is about escaping your life. I think it's about finally arriving in it. It's looking up instead of always looking ahead. It's hearing the birds instead of only the noise in your mind. It's tasting your coffee instead of drinking it on autopilot. And it's realizing that some of the most meaningful moments were never missing. You were simply carrying too much to notice them. And maybe that's the surprising gift of living lighter. It doesn't always change what's around you. It changes what you're finally able to see. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one ordinary thing you've noticed lately that you might have missed before? If you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe and join us. This is a place where Black women over 50 are learning that we don't have to spend the rest of our lives carrying everything. We can choose another way. And until next time, may you find one more way to live a little lighter.